we were mentioning. She had a tight grip on both.
That's for sure.
All right, Paul's here with Sweet Dagny this morning, and yeah, that whole system, all of that's out of here. Now we're talking about another story for this weekend.
Just a whole big turnaround in store for us, from severe thunderstorms, 77-degree high temperatures yesterday to 41 degrees for high temperature tomorrow and the chance of snow. Let's take a look first of all at the snowbird map. Obviously not because of snow. Those storms last night though caused enough damage for a 2-hour delay in Moore County. Franklin County schools just closed for the day, so enough damage that has to be cleaned up. Some tree branches and actual trees across the road, and that will slow things down significantly. We're going to check traffic in Metro Nashville coming up momentarily. First, let's talk about your weather. We're in for a chilly weekend. We know that much. Temperatures are only going to bounce back to the mid-50s today, barely above 40 for a high tomorrow. That's cold for March. Mid-40s on Sunday, so any snow we do get is likely to melt as we head through the day on Sunday. It's not going to stick around long enough in all likelihood to cause any school delays on Monday, and a lot of schools are just out for spring break anyway. Below normal temperatures are going to stick around most of next week, so once this cooler weather moves in, it's going to stick around for a little while. Let's take a look outside, and skies are trying to clear in Nashville, seeing a little light on the horizon, fair amount of cloud cover overhead for the moment. That's going to go away as we head through the next couple of hours. More cloud cover in eastern middle Tennessee, Carthage, and also from Cookeville. A lot of clouds for the moment, and same thing from Brentwood right now, but again, decreasing clouds from northwest to southeast across the mid-state are going to allow the sun to peer through and try to warm us back up. The rain, it's out of here. The showers and thunderstorms way down to our south or off to our southeast. Let's zoom in for a closer look at temperatures, which are all over the place, depending on whether or not your skies have cleared out, whether that colder air has already moved into your neck of the woods. We're at 51 in Nashville, 55 Murfreesboro, McMinnville, but only 39 in Murray and Paris, 42 Clarksville and Hopkinsville, and that cooler air is going to move in, so we'll drop to the mid-40s in Nashville and then struggle back up as the sun comes back out to the low 50s by noon, and then the mid-50s for high temperatures this afternoon, but it is going to be breezy throughout the day. Let's talk about the weekend because things are going to get complicated tomorrow. The latest version of Futurecast has a limited amount of precipitation for most of the day. Get your outdoor stuff done this morning. Some of the other forecast models are saying showers will initially move in already by early afternoon. This one holds it off till late afternoon and evening. Rain at first, but then that rain-snow transition line drops southward as we head through tomorrow evening. How much moisture is going to be in place? Exactly how fast does the cold air move in? Those are the big question marks, and that has everything to do with what we see and when. This latest run pushes the heavier snow farther south into southern middle Tennessee, but even then the higher amounts are going to be in the higher terrain along the southern Cumberland Plateau. Let's add it up, and again, this particular forecast model keeps most of us at a ½ inch or less. The second shade of blue here indicates the potential for an inch. So again, that's southern middle Tennessee and the southern edge of the Cumberland Plateau. Let me get out of the way the numbers here so you can associate that. But this isn't enough to cause any significant problems. Now, there's still the chance that we're going to get a lot more moisture and a lot more cold air. The European forecast model certainly thinks that's going to happen, so still a chance this is going to become a bigger deal. Check back with Lisa and Daphne later on today into this evening. We'll have more information at that point. Dan will be here early tomorrow morning tracking the latest information as well. But for right now, still a lot of question marks on this thing, so we're going to make our confused face, which happens a lot during the wintertime. Stay plugged into the forecast. I'm going to leave the panicometer set at allow extra time tomorrow evening. Not going to discourage travel at this point unless you're headed towards the Smokies. They are already under a winter storm watch, but we're going to keep a close eye on the latest. Just stay weather aware as we go through the weekend. The limiting factor for our snow is going to be the warm, wet ground around here. That's going to melt a lot of whatever falls tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Then it melts entirely on Sunday. We'll see another chance of rain showers headed our way Monday later in the day and into Monday night. Maybe a few snow showers mixed in there. Just cool weather as we head through most of next week with high temperatures mostly in the 40s. Quick check of your dog walking forecast. Sleepy puppy. Clearing skies, low 50s. She had a restless night. Doesn't really like thunder all that much. Winds out of the north, very noticeable, 10 to 20 miles an hour. If you're going to get home and go for a walk, well, it's not going to be quite as windy, but it's still going to be cool. Temperatures at 5 o'clock in the upper 40s. But again, calmer weather today before we have to track wintry stuff tomorrow. Quick check of traffic. Melanie is off this morning, so let's track the traffic flow. And we are seeing significant slowing in the usual spots on I-65 and I-24 Malfunction Junction there once those two interstates merge, coming in from the north. And then coming in from Rutherford County, of course, there's a slowdown on I-24. Looks like a tow-away there in the inbound lanes. Westbound on I-24, and an accident showing up there near Malfunction Junction as well, and one showing up near Vietnam Vets at I-65 too. So our traffic travel times slowing down a little bit. That's not too bad for Murfreesboro, but still give yourself some extra time to contend with the usual volume of Nashville traffic.
Yeah, I'm seeing Vietnam Veterans Boulevard partially blocking westbound traffic. So a heads up, folks.
Heads up
people
indeed.
trying